You keep waiting for the right time, waiting for things to get better, waiting for that moment when you will finally feel happy, safe, and whole. And while you wait, life passes. Like days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months, and you keep holding your breath for a future that never comes. But here's the truth that nobody wants to tell you. There is no perfect after. Like, there is no moment in the future where everything magically aligns and suddenly you feel healed, confident, and complete. Life is not some movie where the music swells and everything falls into place. Life is happening right now, and if you can't learn to live it in this very second, you will never truly live it at all. You think you are preparing yourself, you think you are being patient, wise, cautious, but what you are really doing is wasting the only thing you have ever had, this moment. We have all been conditioned to believe that joy lives in the future, that once you achieve, once you fix yourself, once you get through the pain, then you will finally be allowed to be happy. It's like the fairy tale we have all been sold. Like, survive the darkness and eventually you will step into the light forever. But life doesn't work like that. It's not a straight line from suffering to bliss. It's a cycle. Some days you will feel unstoppable and some days you will feel like you have fallen backwards. And that's not failure, that's not regression, that's just being human. The only guaranteed way to ruin your life is to believe that happiness only exists later. I want you to think about how much of your life has been a waiting game. You tell yourself, when I finally graduate, I'll feel free. When I get that job, I'll feel secure. When I meet the right person, oh, I'll feel whole. When I heal, then I'll be happy. But what happens? You get there and most immediately you are already waiting for the next thing. You are living in a permanent waiting room, flipping through the same old magazines of regrets, comparison, and fantasies of a better life. And here's the sickness of it. If you live like this long enough, your whole life becomes something you were just getting through. Do you really want to reach the end of your days and realize you never actually lived them because you were too busy waiting for tomorrow? Let me tell you the harsh truth. There is no happily ever after. Okay, there is only a succession of nows. One moment to the next, that's all you ever get. If you are miserable today, but waiting for joy to show up later, you have already lost. Because happiness is not the destination. It's a state you allow yourself to feel right now, even in the mess, even in the discomfort. Life is not about reaching some flawless state where nothing ever hurts you again. Life is about feeling everything, the pain, the joy, the frustration, the love, and realizing that all of it is what makes you alive. Here's the real reason most people avoid living in the now. It's uncomfortable. Okay? The present moment, it's raw, it's imperfect, it doesn't always feel good, and we have been raised to believe that discomfort is something to escape. So we plan, we dream, we build Pinterest boards and vision boards and endless lists of what our ideal life will look like someday. And don't get me wrong, dreaming is beautiful, but too many people never take a single step toward those dreams. Instead, they romanticize a life they never live. They scroll, they complain, they wait, and all the while, the real magic, the only life they will actually have, is passing them by. Let me wake you up. This moment is the only guarantee you will ever have. Tomorrow is a rumor. Yesterday is gone. All you can touch, feel, breathe, live is now. So ask yourself, what are you doing with it? Are you wasting it worrying about what comes next? Are you numbing yourself, distracting yourself, pretending this moment doesn't matter? Or are you fully here, alive, conscious, choosing to experience what is in front of you? Now is not just enough. Now is everything. I want you to stop waiting. Stop postponing your life until the conditions are perfect. Stop telling yourself that happiness will arrive when you hit some imaginary milestone. If you can't feel joy in the middle of your chaos, you won't feel joy in the middle of your success. Because joy isn't out there somewhere, it's here. It's you breathing, being, experiencing. So make the coffee today, go for the walk today, call that friend today, write that book today. Whatever it is you have been saving for some mythical future, do it now, because now is the only thing you have ever owned. One day, your time will run out, and that's not meant to scare you, it's meant to free you. You don't have forever, and that's what makes this moment precious. So don't waste it waiting. Don't waste it planning your someday. Live it, feel it, even if it hurts, even if it's messy, even if it's not what you thought it would be. Because now is all you have, and that's more than enough. And this was the message of today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And that's it. I see you in the next video. Bye!